Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 20, double digits, of the Mostly Mediocre podcast.
This is your host, Yash.
This is your other host, Henry.
And I can't believe it's only been a week since our last episode.
1 week, one podcast a week for 3 years. I can't believe it.
Yeah, we've really tried so hard to keep up with this, and I'm not only proud of you, Henry, but I'm also proud of our audience for sticking it out with us so far.
I'm so proud. Every week they show up to listen to our podcast, to listen to us talk about politics.
Our metrics are through the roof.
The economy. We got one listener last week. You know who it was? It was me asking, and I'll be quiet because there's one in here, asking Google to play our podcast. Google. And it did. Quiet. Yeah. Well, it's been a while. But we still have... Oh, we should get a timer. Oh, is it a timer right there? Okay. Yeah. We're good. We got time. Can't give them more than they need.
You know about time?
Tenet?
Sorry. Well, I know I spoke to you off air about this, but I only work Fridays and Mondays.
Yeah.
And because of consecutive holidays, I've only worked like 6 times in the past like month and a half.
Jeez.
I want to get paid, so I don't like this.
The dream.
But,
the dream.
Sorry,
Let
but
the
I
kids
remember
go to
being
France.
weird.
Let the kids go to France.
Yeah.
Let them go to the chateau. The kids need it. L'enfant a besoin de un petit château.
Henry learned that today. He learned what chair is in French.
Chair. I thought it was place. Une place. But it's not place. It's chaise.
Do you know what bibliothèque is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Library.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like bibliothèque in like every other language.
Prove it. Demonstrably.
Dutch. Bibliothèque.
Uh-huh.
French.
Bibliothèque.
Spanish.
Biblioteca.
Italian. Biblioteca.
It's almost as if they're all Romance languages.
German.
Except for Dutch, I guess.
Biblioteca.
I hate this.
Well, we should go to our first segment.
Fight Club.
So
for this, we're creating our teams.
Rosters.
So one of us, I'm gonna choose someone, an individual, and Henry has to choose someone, a fair fight, of course, that he thinks could win. Yeah. And we have to argue who wins.
Who gets the edge up? But first, what's the first rule of Fight Club?
If you piss your pants, go change.
And what's the second rule of Fight Club? Have fun.
Yeah.
The third rule of Fight Club is blow up a building.
Well, no, that's rule 4. Rule 3 is beat the shit out of Jared Leto.
Was Jared Leto in Fight Club?
Yeah, he gets bro, honestly.
Was he?
Yeah, he's in Fight Club.
He is?
Yeah, he's the guy who gets the shit beat out of him. Like his face is beat to a bloody pulp.
What? Oh my! I didn't even know Jared Leto was in Fight Club. I knew that like Brad Pitt was in Fight Club.
It was a fucking jump scare. I was like, Jared Leto.
I was jump scared by Labyrinth. We're getting off topic though. We got to talk about. Okay, so who wants to go first?
You know what? For me, I'm gonna choose Jared Leto.
Oh yeah, that guy. Okay, Jared Leto. Okay. Jared Leto is like tall. Is he tall?
I don't know if he's tall.
He's skinny.
Ghoulish.
He seems like skinny. Yeah.
Ghoulish.
He's got the Christ build.
Christ build.
He's built like Christ.
He kind of has like Predator energy.
Like
not in the alien way.
Oh, like an actual. Yeah. He runs a cult. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Wait. Okay. Are we gonna keep them like in the same theme? Like he has to be like a musician actor. Something like that?
No.
Or just complete.
Let's go big.
Go big. I like that.
I think since he's kind of like a cult guy, I'm going to say in his prime, L. Ron Hubbard, founder of Scientology.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Because he was kind of like a stocky kind of guy. He was thick.
To be honest, I'm not familiar with him, so I'm gonna look up a photo.
L. Ron Hubbard is like the founder of Scientology. He wrote all those books about Scientology. He's like a former science fiction writer, and he started like his cult, his religion, Scientology. And I know he's kind of like built a little stocky, you know. I think he might be slow though. He's kind of lumbers.
Yeah, but
he relaxed a lot.
But has he seen Mordor?
Has he seen?
Well, he saw in the Second Age, Elrond.
Mordor?
Yeah. This is a dumb bit because his name's Elrond.
Elrond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
You have.
I've seen a few of them.
Yeah, but okay, you ruined the bit because I had to explain it. But yeah, he looks like a little.
L. Ron Hubbard.
He has girth on him.
L. Ron Hubbard is a little girthy. He hates kids. L. Ron Hubbard thinks that all souls are immortal and have always been forever and are mature, and therefore kids should just sit down and shut up. That's what he thinks.
Do you mean like pedophile vibes?
No, he hates kids. He wouldn't touch them.
Yeah, but he also said all souls are eternal and like already age.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, I see. He's like, oh, it's not bad because their soul is 18. Jesus.
Okay, so yeah, we have two cult leaders.
Okay, but you tell me why you think that Jared Leto would win against L. Ron Hubbard.
Well, I think, you know how athletes do image training?
No.
Well, like a lot of athletes, obviously they train, but they also like rewatch footage of their games.
Yeah.
They train the image by like reviewing, right? No, I think Jared Leto, he's done a lot of movies, but I think especially in Morbius, he's learned.
Oh yeah, Morbius.
He's learned a lot of various unique fight techniques.
Oh.
He has the vampire special in Morbius, and I think that is what gives him the upper hand.
You think
L. Ron Hubbard, let's say he can fight. He's probably trained some sort of conventional method and technique.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do against the Morpster?
All you can do is go into the sunlight. I haven't seen Morbius. I assume he's a vampire.
Yeah, he is.
And I assume that he can't go in the sunlight.
He can.
Well, then what kind of vampire is he?
Bats. He
turns into bats?
He likes bats. He summons bats.
He likes bats?
Yeah. Well, like, we're getting off topic, but like, he starts off the movie by testing bats in this one fucking cave out in like some random area.
No. He's testing bats?
Yeah, he's testing them. And
what's he testing them for?
Like some weird mutation stuff.
Oh, okay.
And something happens, and he like injects himself
full of bats
in international waters.
So
you can like shirk like regulations, whatever. He injects himself, and it heals him
because he's got like a disease.
His blood disease. Yeah, so he becomes a vampire.
Oh, okay.
And then the entire plot is Matt Smith, who holy shit, like. He could be a good guy. I can't take Matt Smith seriously. His face, something about it, ghoulish.
It's those big brow bones with like no eyebrows, and his eyes are always sunken into his head.
He was really goofy in House of Dragon, but yeah. So his Matt Smith is also disabled in some form. I think.
Yeah, isn't it like the exact same disease?
It might be the exact same disease. I thought it might have been different.
It's the thread of Sony movies where like the villain is just the exact same as the hero. Venom. The first
Venom's
one,
actually fun.
But it's like the villain is just another Venom, and then the second Venom movie, the villain is just another Venom.
Second movie's a rom-com though.
I've seen like 20 minutes of it.
The rom-com is between him and Venom.
Something was happening, and I was watching. I was like, "This movie sucks." And I turned it off. And I don't really do that a lot. I don't really turn movies off. But this one, I was like,
Alita.
It was aggressively bad. I was like, this isn't funny. This isn't fun. I think what it was, Venom was at a club or something. Like Venom went clubbing.
Oh yeah, but it's also really weird because he's not good with loud music.
Yeah, so he went out clubbing and he was like, then he was missing Eddie Brock. And
yeah, like I said, it's a rom-com. But we're besides the point. Finishing the plot off, he's like, no, I won't inject you with this. And then, like, it's kind of a dick move because his friend's fucking dying.
Oh my god.
And he's like, oh, I'll save myself, I won't save you. Then he injects himself, and then he, like, tries to frame Jared Leto for killing multiple people, and they get this dumbass fight. But TLDR, I really think that his image training gives him the upper hand against Hubbard because he looks like a fucking nerd.
L. Ron Hubbard?
Yeah, like look at him. He's fucking. Oh yeah, I'm a nerd. I wrote science fiction.
I'm L. Ron Hubbard. I got a big
chubby.
church.
I went to Mordor.
I got Tom Cruise.
Yeah, it's like okay, that's cool.
Elrond.
But yeah,
You're showing me pictures of Elrond.
That's Elrond with Hubbard's face on him.
What the hell? All right.
Yeah, but like I just think the nerd aspect of him gives him a debuff.
Oh, because Jared Leto's like cool, right?
Supposedly,
yeah.
He's like 50 something as well, though.
He looks great.
I bet he's a ghoul.
I bet L. Ron Hubbard didn't look that good at 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aging gracefully. I don't know. I think your argument isn't that great. I think I win this one.
Yeah. I'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you. Okay, you choose now.
Okay. We're doing people, obviously. These are real people. These are like people.
Oh, so you're gonna say someone who you don't consider to be people?
No, that's not. We're like I'm thinking like a real person.
I mean, if you don't choose like a person, I can also choose something in the same like theme.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do. I was thinking the Dalai Lama.
Okay.
He's like a monk, and he lives in the mountains.
Well, he was given asylum in India after China invaded Nepal.
Oh, I forgot about China invading Nepal.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, he's like the leader of. He's a Buddhist?
Buddhism. Yeah, Buddhism.
Yeah, he's the leader of the Buddhists.
You know a fun fact?
So the Pope.
Pretty much every single war between India and China is called the Sino-Indian War, which makes it very counterproductive trying to set them apart. You have the Sino-Indian War of 1962, then the Sino-Indian War of 1967. Name shit better. But yeah, you chose Dalai Lama. Okay.
Dalai Lama. Glasses. Bald. Robe. Probably wears sandals.
I'm gonna be honest. Judas.
Judas?
Yeah.
From the Bible?
From the Bible.
Oh.
He's based on a real person, right?
I think he was a real person.
Yeah.
Based on a real person.
Yeah. So I choose Judas.
Judas the Betrayer.
Yeah. 1, that's a sick as fuck name.
Okay.
2, he betrayed Jesus.
Yeah.
So that's gotta speak for something.
No
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not Christian. I did read up on the Bible a little bit, but I kind of forgot how he betrayed him.
Yeah.
So it's a 50-50 whether he did it in a cool way or in a lame way.
Judas told the Pontius Pilate where Jesus was at the supper. The last one.
The one from Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Yeah, you read the book?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you like Dan Brown? You like Dan Brown's books?
I read Inferno. It was like the same shit.
Yeah, they're all the same. They're exactly the same. Okay, the Dalai Lama is
well, there's been multiple Dalai Lama and they all have the same name.
Oh, I'm talking about the current
because it's
Dalai
like
Lama.
Avatar. You know, like in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
It's like Avatar.
How like they get all the skills of the past Avatar when they go into Avatar state.
Oh, that's
Does he have Dalai Lama state?
We can assume. I don't know. I feel like Buddhists are peaceful.
The 14th Dalai Lama.
Is that the 14th?
Yeah. He has glasses.
Weren't they named like the Dalai Lama like as kids? I wonder how they choose like who gets to be the Dalai Lama. That's like picking like a president. Like a 5-year-old. You will be the president.
How do they pick the Dalai Lama?
It's like combat.
The successor of the Dalai Lama is traditionally located by senior monastic disciples based on spiritual signs and visions.
Spiritual signs and visions? Okay, so we know that Dalai Lama can see into the future.
Yeah, he was enthroned when he was 4.5 years old and renamed Tenzin Gyatso.
Okay, so here's what we know with the Dalai Lama. He has been doing it his entire life, except for 4.5 years. And
Do you want... Sorry, I got the actual information how they found him. Do you want me to read this first?
Yeah, tell me how they found him.
So, The current Dalai Lama was enthroned when he was 4.5 years old and renamed Tenzin Gyatso. The search for him began soon after the 13th Dalai Lama died.
Oof.
Disciples close to Dalai Lama set to identify finds indicating the location of his rebirth. There are usually predictions about where and when a Dalai Lama will be born, but further signs and tests are required to ensure the proper child is found. In the case of the 13th Dalai Lama, after his death, his body lay facing south. Oh. However, after a few days, his head had tilted to the east, and a fungus, which was viewed as unusual, appeared on the northeastern side of the shrine containing the body. Oh. This was interpreted to mean that the next Dalai Lama could have been born somewhere in the northeastern part of Tibet. Sorry, they invaded Tibet, not Nepal.
Yeah.
Disciples also checked Lamoy Latso, a lake that is traditionally used to see visions of location of Dalai Lama's rebirth. The district of Dokham, which is in the northeast of Tibet, matched all these signs. A 2-year-old boy named Lamo Dondup was just the right age for a reincarnation of the 13th Dalai Lama based on the time of his death. When the search party, consisting of the 13th Dalai Lama's closest monastic attendants, arrived at his house, there were immediate signs that this was the one they were searching for. And then they say like how the 14th Dalai Lama remembers being found, stuff like that.
Do you think that if like they're looking for this like reincarnated person, and they go there and they're like, we believe that you are the reincarnated Dalai Lama. We want you to come with us. We followed the signs. We followed everything. You're the one. Mm-hmm. And the kid or the mom is like, no. And then they're like, what do they do? Oh, I guess he wasn't. And they go to the next.
Like they force him then, right?
They force him?
No, I'm saying like, do they just force him?
I can't imagine that the Buddhists are forcing 2-year-olds to become the leader of their thing.
Yeah, but then if they say no, then they're just kind of fucked. Well, this is the rebirth, and the Dalai Lama is supposed to be reborn each time. But if he just doesn't, I don't know.
But he doesn't stop being the Dalai Lama, does he?
Does his family get incentives? I mean, he doesn't stop being Dalai Lama, but the Dalai Lama has to be the previous Dalai Lama. Because that's why their name's the same, because they're the same person, just reborn.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah, reincarnation. Okay, so the Dalai Lama would win this fight against...
Well, okay, I'm reading about this.
Judas.
Sure, he gets the power of all previous Dalai Lamas through Dalai Lama state.
Well, let me make my case.
But Judas betrayed Jesus by kissing him.
Judas kissed Jesus?
Yeah, and apparently addressed him as rabbi.
That's how he betrayed him, by giving him a kiss?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a betrayal.
So, after learning Jesus was to be crucified, Judas attempted to repay the money he'd been paid for his betrayal, which is chief priest, and committed suicide by hanging. Oh,
Judas killed himself?
Yeah.
By hanging?
So the priest used the money to buy a field to bury strangers in called the Field of Blood. He's been bought with blood money. Judas used the money to buy the field himself, and he fell headlong, burst asunder in the midst, and all his bowels gushed out.
What the hell?
I'm be honest, I thought his betrayal was like a lot cooler.
Damn, rough time for Judas.
I think Dalai Lama might win.
Dalai Lama wins because he is reincarnated of all the other Dalai Lamas, and they've been training for this. They've been waiting for someone to test them.
Yeah.
And so when Dalai Lama rocks up on Judas,
yeah, what's his line? What's his catchphrase?
It's like, yo, Judas.
Yeah, the Dalai Lama says, yo,
I heard you killed Christ.
And
Judas is like, well, I didn't kill him. It was Pontius Pilate. And then Dalai Lama's like, I'm gonna rock your shit. And then he takes his glasses off. And then Judas is like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to kill Jesus Christ. I regret it. I tried to pay the money back. And then the Dalai Lama fucking 360 kicks him in the head, kicks his head clean off.
Oh, I was gonna say he forced him to hang himself.
That's not a fight.
I mean,
you force. That's not fighting.
Well,
force him to hang himself.
It's a mental fight. It's intellectual.
The Dalai Lama convinces Judas to kill himself.
I mean, okay, it's a fight between logic, and he wins. What if he's carrying the noose around and he just keeps whipping Judas with it until Judas himself puts the noose on his neck and just chooses the way out.
The Dalai Lama's played the long game. Okay, no. The Dalai Lama. It's not a one-time fight. It's a generational thing.
Every rebirth.
The Dalai Lama is all his life harassing Judas.
Oh wait, if it's a long game, Judas kills one Dalai Lama, but they find him and he's reborn, and then the 4.5-year-old new Dalai Lama.
I think the Dalai Lama
drives him to suicide.
The Dalai Lama literally can't lose because he just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like playing the long game. Judas can't. He's got like 50 years of respite, 20 years until the Dalai Lama comes back, ready to fucking run his shit.
Yeah, like let's say he wins like 3 times.
Yeah.
Judas is what, like 70 now?
No, Judas is old now.
Yeah, because he's already old.
Dalai
and then
Lama
he wins.
knows
we
exactly
wait like
what's
20
coming.
years for Dalai Lama to be in his perfect state again.
Yeah.
Even if he wins twice, Dalai Lama will come when Judas is like 70.
Judas is like, oh, I'm so old, I killed Christ.
Yeah, and then Dalai Lama carrying the noose in his hand.
Got the noose. He's like, yo, Judas. Time's up.
Time's up.
I'm the 14th Dalai Lama. Fucker. Alright, so the Dalai Lama easily
RKOs him.
fucking technical on all on all accounts. Dalai Lama kills Judas, avenging Christ.
Yeah.
Amen.
All right.
All right.
It's my turn. That's a hard one to like.
That's a tough one to top.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. You know what?
You're crazy.
I'm cut between 2 people right now.
Yeah, we can do later.
Well, one person's really fucking old, like thousands of years in the past.
Okay. What would I know them?
Actually, I have 3
I guess you
now.
could describe them, man.
You know them.
No, I know them.
Okay, there's one.
Is it Judas again? Judas for a second time. It's like Paul. Yeah, it's Paul.
All right.
Peter. Luke.
So.
Mark.
I feel like this one gets. I was gonna say Diogenes originally.
Diogenes.
But then I was thinking, what about Lucy?
Oh, the ape?
Well, not the ape.
The primate?
The first human.
Lucy wasn't the first human.
Well, like it was like step towards like
like
evolution.
a human to like a homo or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was gonna I thought of that, but it's also like
2 feet tall.
Who the fuck do you choose? Like, what do you choose? You got to choose something on scale.
Or choose the last human. The last human on Earth.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, I can't really choose it because like it's a different species and no species works. So we're gonna say a fucking lion. Of course, the lion beats Lucy. But yeah, I'll go with Diogenes then.
Okay, Diogenes was a Greek philosopher. He was a cynic.
Yeah.
Because cynic from the Greek word synesa or whatever means dog, because they were like dogs.
Diogenes stories, the most famous, there's a couple. When he said when he dies, he wants his body to be dumped outside the city walls to be eaten by dogs.
Yeah.
The most famous story featuring Diogenes, apart from him just arguing being an asshole, is that he was lying in like his fucking hovel.
Yeah.
And Alexander the Great's like, oh, that Diogenes guy's pretty cool, and he goes to see him.
Yeah.
And he tries to talk to Diogenes.
Well, let's act it out. Who do you want to be? I'll be Alexander.
Yeah, I'm lying down.
Hail thee, Diogenes. I hear of thee being the greatest philosopher of Athens. City. State.
Hear ye!
What?
Getteth out of my wayeth! Thy art blocking the sun!
I'm going to cut your head off.
Yeah, the other story.
Okay, yeah.
Diogenes only lives with a few things, right?
He rejects materialism.
Yeah, he rejects materialism, and one of his few possessions is a bowl from which he drinks water.
Yeah.
And one day he sees, I think it was it a dog or something? He sees something like drink water.
Yeah.
Without a bowl, and I think it was a dog. He sees a dog drink water, and it's like, this dog can drink water without a bowl. I don't need a bowl.
Damn.
Part of me was thinking, like, was he just acting? Like, he's pretending to be this guy when everyone's there, but like, whenever he goes to sleep, he just like goes back and he has like a fucking bitch, pimp, and bachelor pad.
Pimp, and bachelor pad?
Yeah, he just parties all night.
He probably parties all night anyways.
Yeah, but like, he like puts on his thing.
It's funny because cynics, like the common term, is used because it was like a term of kind of like a jab at like rich politicians who sort of advocated for like this cynical lifestyle, but they didn't really embrace it, right? Because they're like, oh, we got to reject materialism, but like
billionaires today.
Yeah, they didn't live it in practice or whatever. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so Diogenes is old Greek philosopher, rejects materialism, bare bones. That's his thing, right?
Yeah, and I think since he's rejecting humanity so much, I think he has a primal nature to him.
Yeah, he's very primal.
Like an animal. It's like fighting a chimp.
Yeah, he's got, I bet his fingernails are like long.
Yeah.
Claws even.
Teeth?
Probably doesn't have any teeth. So
I think he has a couple.
A couple like the canines are left.
Yeah.
No molars though.
No, those are out.
So I think I will pick okay. Let me think this through. I need to explain this well. I'm gonna pick the woman on TikTok who her entire page is like one big advertisement, and it's the woman who lives with all these like fancy technology electronic devices that do a bunch of different shit. That's like really like each thing has like a single function. It's like, oh, you come home and like you put your shoes in this like automatic shoe cleaner, and then you walk to your kitchen and you turn on this like weird dishwashing machine, then you use your automatic soap dispenser and you wash your hands with your light up sink. Because
RGB?
Yeah, exactly. Because she has so much stuff that she doesn't need, that Diogenes would be overwhelmed.
Well, she doesn't, like what? She's gonna bring this shit back to ancient
She's
Greece?
Gonna bring Diogenes back to her place, and Diogenes is gonna like look around. He's gonna say, "There's so much stuff here, I can't handle it. It goes against everything I believe in." And his fucking brain is gonna explode.
No, it's not. If anything, he's gonna look at that shit. And he's gonna see a fucking room and he's gonna piss on it.
He's not gonna piss on it.
Yeah, he will.
The vacuum is gonna come by. The robot vacuum is gonna come by, and slurp it up. And he'll say, "My efforts to piss are futile."
But okay, you're saying all this, but like, there's this famous there's these ads for I think a Danish like store. It's like Danish Walmart or some shit.
IKEA.
And that's Swedish.
Swedish store.
It's like this Danish like IKEA chain. Walmart chain. It's a store.
Yeah.
Department store.
Okay.
And their entire thing, simplicity's best. And they have like this ad campaign where you see this one guy who's like, "Oh, I got a smart house," and then he gets sick, and then he's trying to like tell the door to open, but he can't recognize his voice, so he's stuck in the fucking cold.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, sorry, he had like his teeth pulled out. Sorry, that's why.
He had his teeth pulled out.
Yeah, it was like his wisdom teeth out. So he's like, "Open door," and he won't register him. And then this one chick just walks by and he's like, "What a fucking idiot!" And then goes and just opens her house with a key.
Yeah, because
simple is best.
She's got the Danish Walmart door.
Yeah, the Danish Walmart door.
She's
So I don't think he'd be overwhelmed. Like there'd be a lot, but I don't think he'd care enough about it. I think he'd just lie down, let the Roomba just
suck him off.
Suck him off. Your words, not mine.
Yeah, my words.
Yeah. Because here's the thing: even if he dies, he wins.
Why would he die?
I don't know. That's I've been thinking sort of almost to the death in some of these.
Oh jeez.
Like Judas and Dalai Lama was to the death.
Yeah.
This, I think, like
to the deaths. even.
Yeah, sorry, to the deaths.
Yeah.
So, like, I just think for this one in particular, like, yeah, I get your argument.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he'd care.
I guess he wouldn't care. That's his whole thing.
And now you have this fucking TikToker who relies on so much shit that she can't do anything on her own. And now you see fucking primal animalistic Diogenes.
Diogenes doesn't
doesn't
even have a single bowl.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I honestly think that just gives him the upper hand.
Diogenes walks in and he beats he destroys everything in the house.
And beats Shover.
No, he doesn't even need to because all her gadgets are gone.
Oh, then she's just stuck there. She can't do anything.
She can't open the door.
But the police come in and shoot Diogenes.
The police come in and say, "There's a Greek man in your home. What should we do?"
Yeah.
And Diogenes says, "Parlos kastritos, yerdirgos, moros dos."
You're making that up.
I don't know Greek.
You were making it up.
It's all Greek to me. All right. Diogenes wins.
There's a lot of good ancient people you can choose. There's one more guy, but I won't say him just because we want variety. The guy I was going to say was Alcibiades. We all love him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've talked about him before.
We have, so yeah. He was a general or seaman?
Statesman
turned seaman?
Yeah, so we talked to him, so I didn't bring him up.
All right. I think I will pick... this could be good. I think we'll pick... former U.S. President Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
But like Donald Trump, like right now.
Right now.
Like as he is today.
Okay. Now,
we can assume he's alive.
Yeah.
Right now.
He has the golf fit.
He's got the golf fit. He's got the dumpy. He is spreading lies. Currently.
Selling Parler
to...
No, he doesn't own Parler. He owns Truth Social.
Oh, yeah. He's got his SPAC. He got the Dwack SPAC.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? What is he doing? He's beefing
Getting his house raided.
Getting his home raided by the FBI. And going to his wife and burying his wife on his New Jersey golf course to get a tax write-off.
Oh, yeah.
So who are you putting up against tax write-off, dead wife, ex-wife, Donald J. Trump? Remember, it's got to be, like, fair.
So,
keep it
I
fair.
won't reveal my person just yet, but I had, like, an aside. This is my honorable mention. It was Kanye.
Kanye West.
But my real person is Winston Churchill.
Oh, when? 60s?
Mid, like during the World Wars.
During the World Wars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because what we got here? Sure, he's a super.
He was old when he took off. He was like 60 when he took off. Right?
He was still really old, and this guy is kind of a dick. What was he? He was an alcoholic.
Probably.
Smoked a shit ton.
Smoked a lot.
And I remember there's like this big comparison. Everyone's like, "Oh, who's this one person who doesn't smoke, drink, do all this shit?" And they're like, "Oh, that's Hitler." But Winston Churchill does alcohol, all this shit. He's abusive. But also, Hitler does meth, so that's its own thing. But like, I think he might have. Let me search. Was he? I think he might have been abusive.
To who? His wife?
Church.
He wasn't a good guy because of the things he did to certain people.
Why did I say horse abuse?
Horse abuse? He abused.
Jack Harlow came up. I don't know why.
Jack Harlow abuses horses.
Okay, 10 controversies of Winston Churchill's career.
Okay.
So 1, views on race. Churchill was a racist and white supremacist.
Okay. So, tit for tat with Mr. DT.
In 1937, he told the Palestine Royal Commission, "I do not admit, for instance, that a great wrong has been done to the Red Indians of America or the black people of Australia. I do not admit that a wrong has been done to these people by the fact that a stronger race, a higher grade race, a more worldly wide race, to put it that way, has come in and taken their place."
Ooh.
So, both of the Hitler and... sorry, not Hitler. Donald Trump and Churchill were problematic. 2, poison gas.
Poison?
He advocated the use of chemical weapons against Kurds and Afghans.
Oh, that's not good.
I am strongly in favor of using poison gas against uncivilized tribes.
Holy shit.
3, the Bengal famine. Oh, this was bad.
Okay.
At least 3 million died due to Churchill's actions and lack thereof. Pretty much like he ordered a buildup of like stockpile to feed British soldiers and European civilians that had been liberated.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much like it says like 170,000 tons of Australian wheat bypassed starving India.
Oh God.
Churchill even appeared to blame the Indians for the famine, claiming they breed like rabbits.
Oh.
It's pretty bad. 4, statements about Gandhi.
Gandhi? We love Gandhi.
Gandhi should not be released on the account of a mere threat of fasting. Churchill told the cabinet on another occasion, we should be rid of a bad man and enemy of the empire if he died.
Oh my God.
Attitudes towards Jews.
Not the nose.
That's pretty bad. Attitudes towards Islam. Stuff.
Yeah.
At this point, it's all pretty self-explanatory. Treatment of strikers.
Yeah.
And I know Donald Trump doesn't support like the anti-work movement or whatever.
The anti-work movement?
He's a rich guy, so he hates like poor people.
He hates them.
Sydney street siege, apparently. I don't know.
So you're reading me a list of terrible things Winston Churchill has done. Why?
I think it's to prove that like he's wild. He's not like
he's a soldier.
Like I think Donald Trump in today's day and age, he's held accountable for what he does. Sorry, he supposedly held accountable for what he does because of the public pressure on him. But no matter what, like Churchill's done some fucked up shit, but he gets away with it. Everyone loves him. He has the charisma.
Yeah.
I think they both have charisma, but Churchill's on a whole nother level. Sure, he might be alcoholic and might probably be out of shape, but I think he can bluff really well.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, look at him. He looks like he looks like Dr. Eggman.
Donald Trump would talk his way out of any. He would say, Winston, I love the British friends. I love the British. I love their food. I love their chips. I love their chips. And when Winston had his guard down, Donald Trump would simply, what would he do? He would
beat him over the head of a golf club.
Yeah, he would use his 9-iron when Winston wasn't looking. Smack him. And
when Churchill's on the ground, he like gets the putter and just fucking slams into his head.
Yeah.
But okay, I'll say fine, Donald Trump wins, but Churchill blinds Donald Trump with his cigar.
Can Churchill even golf?
I was gonna search that up. I'm like, I don't know, man. He smoked a shit ton of drink. I don't think he gave a shit
about golfing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like who's got the speed?
The speed?
Yeah. Who's got the
Churchill, because he has to run to avoid bombs.
He like lived underground for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know, Whitehall.
But like Churchill, and I know like he went to like different people who are like rebuilding in London's like, you're doing a good job. So that's a lot of athletic stuff. I don't think Donald Trump would be able to walk around that much.
Yeah, he's prime minister for a while.
Like sure, Donald Trump plays golf, but we all know he stays in that cart as much as he can.
Yeah. Because Mr. DT, was he like doing stuff? Like he's only president for 4 years.
Yeah. Like I think that sure Churchill has the speed and the endurance, but I think the sheer power for Donald Trump will just make it so he wins, so it doesn't get to that point.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I think I might have chosen a bad person.
But also, Winston Churchill was like a soldier. He was like in the army.
Yeah, but he's washed out.
He's not washed. He was like a captain or something. He was like a dude. He was like he's got training. Donald Trump has no training. He's just some guy.
Yeah, he was a soldier. Yeah, just a soldier. He's a writer.
Soldier
as well.
turned statesman. Wrote letters.
He served in 1895.
Yeah.
All right.
That's crazy. 1895.
Yeah. Man's old. But yeah, I guess Donald Trump wins modernity.
But like,
it's like, like traditional bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Like, they're strong, but like the way the aesthetics have changed is like current technology like allows current bodybuilders to have such a much bigger physique. So I think that like although they're comparable in like age and like body type, Donald Trump has like the more modern like technique.
Oh yeah, they'd rock them.
Yeah,
but I do think they would both die from the exertion.
Yeah, okay.
Their hearts would give out.
But Donald Trump would give out after.
It's Winston. Winston. Yeah.
Okay. So now, so for me, I was sort of thinking of Nope by Jordan Peele, right? Good movie.
Yeah, good movie.
So I was thinking, Coco the gorilla.
Coco the gorilla.
Who wins?
I pick.
You can't choose Harambe.
No, I was gonna pick Harambe because I picked the monkey that tore that lady's face off. In real life.
I refuse to listen to the. Apparently, there's audio. I will not listen.
Yeah, it's really scary, but it's crazy how like quick you turn on your monkey friend when it starts ripping your friend's face off. She's calling 911, okay, and she's in her car, and she's like, "You gotta come out here and shoot this monkey." She's like, which is, imagine like. It's like your friend, your monkey friend, and you're like having a good day. You're pumping your monkey friend full of like what were they giving him? Lexapro, Valium or something.
I don't know. Probably some drugs.
The monkey was drinking. I think the monkey drank. The monkey drank wine. I'm pretty sure. They were pumping this monkey full of like Lexapro and like Vyvanse and all this shit. So the monkey is an addict. Xanax. Yeah, I think the monkey was taking Xanax.
They just keep getting worse and worse.
Xanax and red wine. The monkey was drunk all the time. It was, and like, what are you gonna say to a monkey? You're not gonna say no because you know what's gonna happen. So this monkey is like, just like loses it one day, fucking like terrorizes these two women. One woman gets out, leaves her friend there, and then is in the car. She called 911. She's like, "You gotta come out here and shoot this fucking monkey."
I don't want to laugh at
and
this.
The police officer is like, "Don't worry, man. We're gonna come and shoot that monkey." It's so funny.
So,
okay.
like I've heard people are talking about like
that's my monkey.
I know a lot of people like think that they can beat animals in a fight. I've talked to someone who said they could beat a gorilla in a fight. I'm like, no, you could
A gorilla?
not. Yeah.
Who thinks they can beat a gorilla?
But like people like another people like I can't beat a gorilla, but I could definitely beat a chimp. No, chimps are scarier.
And all they eat is
if you have
bugs
to fight,
and grass.
If you have to fight like some form of like what the fuck's the genus? Monkey.
A primate?
Primate. If you have to fight a primate, choose an ape or like a bonobo.
I poke their eyes out.
Bonobos can't win. They're not that violent. But chimps, terrifying.
Yeah, they're
gorillas.
They got
you're
those
fucked.
long arms.
Yeah,
they can reach you. I think your only hope would be like get their eyes.
Fuck.
Because if they can't see you, you can like hide.
God, I'm trying to think. A way out for Coco the gorilla to win this.
So Coco killed
yours is just so much more feral and unpredictable.
I don't know. That monkey was pretty brutal in the movie.
Coco knows sign language and is pet keeping and intelligence. So Coco has intelligence.
Oh, Coco's smart.
Yeah.
My monkey is fucked up on Xanax and red wine.
Yeah, so Coco has a pet kitten.
Coco has a what?
A pet kitten, apparently.
Was it Coco?
Yeah, Ko.
I thought it was like... Wait, no, it wasn't Coco, was it?
Yeah, Coco the gorilla.
Is this a real gorilla? What, gorilla?
Yeah.
Oh, Coco?
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought you were talking about the monkey from Nope.
No,
this whole time I was like,
I just said that the monkey of Nope reminded me of primates.
Oh fuck! That's why I picked this other chimp. I was like,
I mean, this chimp is still like a good fight.
Okay, so is this like full size gorilla?
Yeah, it's a full
This
size
gorilla is like peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of peaceful.
Didn't she like talk to Robin Williams?
Coco had an active vocabulary of over 1,000 signs of a Patterson calls
Oh my
gorilla
god!
sign
I've just
language.
unleashed my. I thought it was a different monkey. I thought I've just unleashed my Xanax red wine drunk addict chimp. I've released it on this loving, intelligent
mythical writing capability
gorilla.
Yeah, because apparently it knows 1,000 signs of gorilla sign language.
But do you know what?
It has a vocabulary of a 3-year-old human.
But do you know what is interesting about apes and what they can't do?
What?
Is they don't do sign language of new things that don't exist. Mm-hmm. Which I think is really cool because like they can talk about like things that do exist, but an ape hasn't ever talked about something that doesn't exist. Okay, so we got Coco the gorilla. This intelligent creature and pretty big. Gorillas are pretty big, right?
Yeah. No.
And I have chosen a face-destroying addict, alcoholic,
drugged up
chimp who is, and I'm picking my monkey mid-rampage.
So mid-rampage. Now here's the way I see this panning out. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, I think Coco could hold the monkey off long enough to sign for help and have the police come and shoot your chimp.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think Coco's
intelligence.
Coco's like signing like help Coco, call 911.
Shoot chimp. And this sounds bad.
Shoot chimp. Kill chimp.
This sounds bad, but
Coco's frantically like sliding. Call the police and shoot this monkey dead. Like, who taught Coco how to say shoot this monkey? Who's been signing shoot to kill the monkey to Coco the gorilla?
No, sorry. So you said it's your chimp's in the middle of its drugged up rampage, right?
Yeah,
so I don't think it really knows what it's doing. And this sounds bad because I love kittens.
Well, you like kittens? What are you talking about?
But I think Coco will sacrifice the pet kitten. Use a distraction. I'm just like throw it at the chimp or like distract with it because that, in addition to Coco's bigger physique,
yeah,
Coco isn't some fucking random ass white chick.
What?
Was it a white chick that got her face smelled off?
I think so.
What?
I think it was like an old lady.
Well, like the entire thing is, I just really think that Coco's intelligence and sacrificing
you haven't told me how Coco is relying on the police aren't coming.
They came for that lady.
Somebody
didn't they?
better say Coco, police aren't coming to shoot that monkey dead.
Okay, if Coco knows sign language, Coco can fucking get a gat. Coco's
can
packing
get
iron.
Coco can get a gat.
Yeah, a gat.
Where's Coco gonna get a gun from? So now you've given your ape a gun against my chimp.
Do you want a machete for your chimp?
You want to give my chimp?
No, fuck, I'd lose if I give him a machete.
Give my chimp a machete?
No, okay. Well, it's like the video of they can use guns. There's a video like that.
Use guns?
Do you remember? Have you seen the video of like the...
Oh, the monkey waving that gun around?
With like the AK-47?
Yeah. Okay. So, your monkey has a gun. My monkey has a machete. And your monkey is signing.
It's signing it as its kitten. The kitten could be used to... No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, say it. Don't say it.
Block the machete.
Holy shit. Okay, so Coco is signing to the monkey? Or is she like putting a show on?
Well, I thought she was signing the police, but you're saying the police can't come to shoot your chimp.
The police can't. You can't call the police mid-fight.
Well, okay.
They won't get there in
ASL,
time.
But it understands spoken language too, though.
My monkey won't.
Your monkey doesn't need to understand language. It just knows violence.
It just knows 2 words. It knows wine and it knows Xanax. It's just signing.
Oh, my head hurts. Fuck.
Yeah, my monkey's gonna fucking destroy you. Quick 2. It's a small target. It's a moving target. Coco's got no firearms training.
Yeah, but okay, what gun does Coco have? Are we gonna give her the AK?
No.
You want to give her like a Glock?
Yeah, I was thinking a Glock.
Bro, does that even fit in Coco's hands?
I don't know if she could. She'd have to like use the kitten's little arm to pull the trigger.
Okay.
Kill monkey.
I think Coco might be able to use a harpoon gun a bit easier.
A harpoon gun.
Because like the trigger isn't like if she has a Glock. Glocks are tiny. I don't think her fingers can fit, but maybe a harpoon gun's bigger.
Yeah, that's
it wouldn't have like the little like loop-de-loop.
Oh, little like the trigger guard thing.
Yeah. So I think if I give her like a harpoon gun, a crossbow or something.
Harpoon gun, but that's like 1 harpoon though.
Okay, if Coco can shoot the harpoon,
Coco
can reload the harpoon.
Coco's got to make the harpoon count.
Yeah, well, like okay, Coco shoots the harpoon. If Coco misses, all you gotta do is stick the harpoon down the end of the gun again, and boom.
That's true. But once again, Coco has no training.
Well, okay, if your I was gonna say your monkey knows you need a machete, but it doesn't need to. I shouldn't have given him a machete.
You can take the machete away. I don't think it's gonna help.
I don't know. I just want to think that Coco's intelligence helps.
Yeah, maybe you can like ply the monkey with like promises. But then again, like you can't promise things that don't. Coco can't think of lying.
Do we phone a friend this?
Can Coco lie?
Probably.
Oh my god. Coco says she will give my monkey Xanax.
She'll sign for the scientist to give some Xanax.
Now
like she'll say, "Where's Xanax?
Where's the Xanax?"
Yeah. Can we phone a friend someone?
Who do you want to call?
You call Michelle.
No.
Or I can call. I was gonna say, do you really want to call Michelle and ask her who'd win the fight
at
like 11:28 p.m.?
Is it 11:20?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let me see here. I could try calling Ethan. Ethan was like old reliable.
Reliable.
All right. Ethan. First time I actually called him in a while. Or just message him. What do you want? Okay, Ethan.
Ethan.
We're recording an episode of the Most Mediocre podcast called Fight Club.
My favorite podcast. Is Henry back? Is he on the podcast?
Yeah.
He's here.
Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to him in a billion years. That's crazy.
Okay. So
yeah.
The reason we've called you today is we're doing Fight Club. So we choose like one individual and then the other person chooses someone to fight them, right?
Okay, yeah.
So
Fight Club.
I
Just
chose
like the movie Fight Club.
I
Right.
chose Coco the gorilla in this fight.
that's not a person.
Well, it's not just people. But Coco the gorilla because of their superior intellect, their ability to sign language, and their petkin. Henry chose the chimp that like ripped the face off that lady.
These are not people.
Yeah, my monkey is high on Xanax and wine, and it tore a woman's face off.
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good fighter. That's a good fighting monkey.
So I think that the feralness and the drug-fueled rampage of my monkey is no match for the gentle Coco.
My entire thing was Coco can use his intelligence, like sign for the police to come shoot him, but Henry said that he can't.
Exactly.
So I said, give Coco a gun.
Coco can reason with the Xanax chimp. That's perfect.
Or like, even if Coco can't reason, I think Coco can buy enough time, like using the kitten as like a fucking meat shield.
Wait, am I a referee? What is this?
You're choosing who wins. Coco the gorilla or this high as fuck chimp.
Okay, no one wins because I have a howitzer and I blow them both to smithereens.
You killed Coco.
The Cincinnati Zoo guards come in and shoot him.
This is called the Cincinnati Incident.
Okay.
No winners here.
I hope it helps. I hope I help your fight club.
Thanks, Ethan.
You're welcome. All right, goodbye.
That did not help.
Cincinnati incidents are people.
They'll make Harambe look like a fucking joke.
How long ago was that? Was it like 2016?
Yeah. That's when the timeline diverged.
Harambe was murdered because...
of a baby.
But did you see how he dragged that kid around?
Yo, okay.
What choice did they have?
I'm gonna be honest here. The kid from Harambe, what was it,
did
like 5?
I don't know, he was like a little kid.
Wait, okay.
And it was like, the ape was like holding the child by like the ankle. And he was like quickly pivoting. He'd like walk down the little stretch. And he'd like quickly pivot. And like...
Okay, sorry. The kid was 3 years old in 2016, right?
Oh my god.
So the kid's 10 now.
Do you think he thinks about it?
Wait,
nightmares?
Wait, let me do math.
2016
4,
was 6 years
7,
ago.
and then 9. Probably closer to 10 now.
Yeah, like 10-ish.
So we'll round up to 10 years old.
Wow.
So the Harambe kid, like...
That's crazy.
Oh my god. There's a little boy.
How's he doing now?
So... why are we talking about Harambe, the little boy?
Because Harambe is like Coco.
Yeah.
And I was saying that little kid got...
Dumpty.
Like...
Harambe is a Dumpty, not the little kid.
Yeah. Make it clear. I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's do a tally. So, first one was Jared Leto, L. Ron Hubbard, and we said Jared Leto
wins
because it was more restraining. Then we had the Dalai Lama.
Dalai Lama
Or was
won
it
against
Diogenes?
Judas.
Yeah. Dalai Lama rocks Judas. Diogenes beats TikTok ad house, smart house.
Because millennials, am I right?
Millennials, am I right? And then neither Coco the gorilla or my drug monkey win because they're both
blown smithereens by a howitzer.
Eliminated by the Cincinnati Zoo guard.
Yeah, they shoot them both.
Right.
And does the kid make it out though? Like the Harambe kid.
Yeah, I hope so.
Kid makes it out.
Yeah. To fight.
Depends how close the chimp got to Coco.
To live another day.
Yeah. All right. That was an episode.
There we go. 1 hour.
Yeah.
We did it. Well, thank you for joining us on our journey as we make 21. The goal is to make 100 episodes.
100 episodes.
100 episodes.
Yep.
And then 100 more episodes.
And then 100 more.
100 more.
Now, just before we end off, for our one audience member, who's also Henry, congratulating Henry on his convocation tomorrow.
I graduate tomorrow from school.
I don't yet, but Henry does.
Yeah, it's
He's
weird.
Geriatric. On the way out.
On the way out. This is my last milestone, and that's it.
But yeah.
All right, thank you.
We'll see you all. Bye.
Bye.